As we start writing email 1, there are a few non-negotiables you need to think about before you even touch the copy. First, no links and certainly no attachments in email 1. Yes, even in the signature. Those are common spam triggers, and we're not risking deliverability on the most important email in the entire cadence. Second, skip bullets, as they not only suggest that this is a sales email, but that it was written for the masses versus an audience of 1. Third, this email is allowed to be a bit longer than what you've probably been told. The goal is not the shortest. The goal is value. Consider for a moment if you wrote a super short email. We can't pack the elements we're about to teach you in less than 50 words. So you end up with something that sounds like this. Hi, John. I noticed you were hiring. We've helped organizations lessen their recruitment fees while also accelerating ramp time. Interested in how we can help you? Now, in isolation, that might capture the buyer's attention. But consider that they get 5 emails just like that every week or even every day. Will the buyer say yes to all 5? No. Will they cherry pick one? No. Will they open and reply to the longer one that proves value around their process? Potentially. And that's exactly why length positively impacts you here. We're not writing a novel though, so think about 2 thumb swipes max on a phone. Okay, let's move on and get into the structure of the email. Most sellers start with a solution. Great copy does not. It starts with the problem. Think about a dish soap commercial. It doesn't open on sparkling clean plates. It opens on the pan with burnt gunk and red sauce welded onto it, right? Because if you show me clean dishes, I go cute, and I keep scrolling. But if you show me the dirty pan, you put me right back into the hour of cleaning up dinner last night, and I want the fix. Buyers behave the exact same way. Unless they're already actively shopping, an email that jumps right into your solution gives them no emotional reason to care. A challenge does. A challenge creates urgency. So your job is to name the challenge in a way that feels specific to that persona. What keeps them up at night? What are they trying to accomplish? What are they doing today to solve it? And where is their current approach breaking down? A simple way to write it is 1 or 2 sentences to create a baseline concept, and then build your story and writing style or personality around it. Something like, I suspect you're dealing with this specific problem. As you try, current solution. To try and accomplish this bigger goal. Then you move into the cost of an action. This is where you make it feel real. It's important to note that loss is a powerful motivator. In fact, the idea of loss is about twice as powerful as a motivator as the idea of gain. For example, write something like this. If you keep doing this, here is what it could cost you. Conversely, you can use a challenge statement to teach the reader something and to create FUD, fear, uncertainty, or doubt. FUD shines a light on a process they may have overlooked, and teaching that will hopefully get the buyer to say, I never thought of that. Now your buyer is emotionally primed to listen to you, and you can move to the pitch. Your value proposition is not a list of features and benefits. I know. But rather, it's why you matter to that buyer. It's the so what of those features and benefits. Most sales copy starts at what we call the 30,000-foot view. It's vague, it's unspecific, it doesn't actually articulate what you do. For example, we can help accelerate pipeline by 33%. Now, you've definitely heard that line before, but tell me what the company does. We don't know, right? Because it could be any number of things that help move pipeline faster. Instead, start by telling them what you do at a 300-foot level. That way, their brain can categorize you correctly. Software that helps you do X, a consultancy that supports teams with Y. Now, you want to connect the dots. How does what you do fix the exact problem you just described? Tangibly. Again, not our software makes your life easier, but rather, we do this exact tangible thing to solve the problem. And now for the hard part. You have to answer the question every buyer is silently asking, which is, so what? Why do they care? What changes are on the other side for them specifically if you solve it? This is the part that almost nobody does, and it is the most effective addition you can make to your content. Consider this. We write a compelling email and maybe even hook the buyer on a need they have. But what happens next? They're immediately thinking of reasons not to change or the objection of why they don't need you. For example, I teach an inordinate amount of content on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator effectively. Now, perhaps I email a team, my credentials, why it can make a difference to their pipeline adoption, etc. They're sold now, right? Not quite. Instead, they're objecting mentally with something like, we have a customer success manager at LinkedIn. We don't need you. And then they delete my email. So you have to address the objection before they have to. They're not going to respond to us with the objection, so we have to get ahead of it. You write the rebuttal right into email 1. Something like, you might be thinking this obvious concern, and here is the difference in how we handle it and how this can specifically impact you. Let's first examine what normal sales emails do when they close. They close by being generic and asking for 15 to 20 minutes, or by regrettably sending a calendar link, even in cold outbound, or specifically asking if the buyer is available on a specific day at a specific time. Instead, we want to close by asking for interest, not time. We're changing our semantics here to stand out from what they see every day. We're asking a question that is hopefully impossibly easy for the buyer to answer. A simple close you can use is, interested in learning more? The whole point is to keep the door open. Maybe they want a meeting. Maybe they have a question. Maybe they want a reference. But if you corner them into a calendar decision on the first email, many will simply opt out on the first blush.